Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And today's starter, Alex Faedo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Benintendi to the plate. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Romy Gonzalez.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
And there's ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now Yoan Moncada, and that will end the inning. So a man left for the White Sox. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Bottom of the first, now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw is low and he can't pick it.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away, get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
The batter now, Javier Baez. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Riley Green. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Glared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Strike 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Out to center. Robert makes the grab for the second out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. It's been a downright dreadful year for them offensively. They are dead last in the league in runs scored.
Boog, the clubhouse guys don't even like watching these guys play. That's how bad it is. And those guys are usually your biggest cheerleaders when things aren't going well. But the team, they're lacking in some areas for sure. They're going to have to figure out some ways to try to upgrade this lineup. Maybe it's something that takes place in the offseason, but you just can't put this type of product out on the field if you want to maintain a good, solid fan base.
The 3-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
McKinstry, the lead runner, out at second. Green at first. 2 out of the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers strand a pair, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
And a 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Safe. He beats it.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Jake Berger. Next one misses, and now 3-1. No outs. Runners at first and third. Line drive and foul ball.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Three-two on the way, and that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now here is Sebi Zavala. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. And it's through for a hit. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now it's going to be Tim Anderson. Led off the game with a strikeout. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Green fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's even up.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the 4th inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd have had a perfect game.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets makes the play. 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. And a pitch. Base hit, center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, and next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Tigers lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The first baseman is number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And now it's filled up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The pitch. Into center. Green going after it. Snags it on the run. And that is that. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. His splits between April and May there. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Javier Baez. 2-1 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And here is Riley Green.
2-1.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson. Green into second, and he's got a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And they get Torkelson for the out. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back. And now the DH, Jake Berger.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Jake Berger.
That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add on. It's 4-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson, the next to hit. The 1-1.
Hey!
No outs, runners at first and second. And down on strikes. One away. New pitcher on now, Tyler Alexander. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Benintendi up here. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fair ball. Throw into third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Luis Robert. A strikeout and a walk. The 1-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Flips for one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Vierling not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The pitch. That's inside. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Hunter Alberto up to the plate.
The third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now liner, and that should be extra bases. Alberto around third. 1 run is in. Sheets around third. He scores as well, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second with 1 away, and next to hit for the Sox, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2. The 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Just a weak fly ball this time, and it falls. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. 1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Seby Zavala. 1-1 now. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Engler getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 8 and the Tigers nothing. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Haas really thriving with the bat this season here at home. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. So now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires.
Nope, that's inside.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Kendall Graveman preparing to come on if needed. Bummer, the left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center field. Robert makes the grab on the run.
The third baseman, number 6, Zach McKinstry.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Two outs. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.